Gunnar Nelson wobbles Alan Jouban on the feet, chokes him out on the ground. Gunnar Nelson once again showed off his world-class grappling skills in the co-main event from England on Saturday, but this time around the Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt set up his submission win with a near knockout on the feet. Nelson was facing off with noted striker Alan Jouban, who was riding a 3-fight win streak going into the night, including a very impressive outing against Mike Perry in his last trip to the Octagon. This time around, Jouban ran into an Icelandic buzzsaw as Nelson was absolutely dominant from the start until he got the finish just 46 seconds into the second round. Nelson was smart with his attacks in the early going before finally swooping in for the takedown to put Jouban on the mat. Nelson advanced his position on the ground while never allowing Jouban to find an opening to slip free of his anaconda-like grip. Jouban was able to survive until the final horn in the first round, but he probably didn't expect what happened next. While Nelson is best known for his grappling, he saw an opening for a straight right hand down the middle that cracked Jouban flush and it put him on wobbly legs. Nelson followed up with a head kick before grabbing onto a guillotine choke to take the fight back into his world on the ground. Jouban was undoubtedly still rocked from the punch, and then he found himself locked in a choke with Nelson on top of him. Jouban had no choice but to tap out or risk being put to sleep by Nelson. "I want to finish my fights," Nelson said after the win. "I don't want to win by points." The victory moved Nelson to 3-1 over his past 4 fights as he continues to climb up the rankings in a deep welterweight division while putting on one of his most impressive performances to date.